Since July 26, 8 political prisoners have disappeared from colonies and pre-trial centers, and they have been missing for 5 days. This was reported by their lawyers, families, and support groups. Among the missing are the former head of Alexei Navalny's headquarters in Ufa, Lilia Chanishova, and their former coordinator of the headquarters in Tomsk, Ksenia Fadeeva, artist Sasha Skochilenko, human rights activist Oleg Orlov, politician Ilya Yashin, and Vladimir Karamurza, journalist Maria Ponomarenko, as well as Kevin Lick, convicted on charges of treason. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and the bell button to make sure that you don't miss any of the videos coming out on my channel. As I am updating you on the news happening in Russia right now, an airplane leaving Kaliningrad, which was also used in exchange with Victor Bout and Brittany Greener in Dubai, actually has left Kaliningrad. Now there's a lot of speculation that apparently the change has already happened. Obviously it's top secret information, but it's currently flying from Kaliningrad over to the Murmansk region, which is a bit odd considering that is where Alexei Navalny was imprisoned in and killed. Why did I start talking about this airplane and political prisoners of Russia in the first place? Well, there are actually rumors that the Russian political prisoners are going to be exchanged to different countries. For example, Vadim Krasikov, a high-ranking colonel in the Russian Secret Service FSB, is serving a life sentence in German jail for the 2019 murder of an opponent of the Russian regime in Berlin's central Tiergarten Park. Zelimkhan Kanashvili, a Georgian-born Chechen dissident registered as an asylum seeker in Germany, was shot dead by 2 bullets from a Glock 26 in broad daylight by Krasikov, who rode a bicycle through the park. Krasikov has entered Germany with false papers. The assassination led to a diplomatic incident involving the removal of 2 Russian diplomats from the German capital. Sentencing Krasikov in 2021, a Berlin court called this a state-ordered murder, a claim that Putin and the Kremlin has denied. Putin, in his recent interview with Tucker Carlson, in which the Russian leader said the release of the US journalist Evan Gershkovich could be secured in a prison swap involving a man who he described as a patriot serving a life sentence in a US allied country after being convicted of liquidating a bandit.
Let me tell you a story about a person serving a sentence in an allied country of the US. That person, due to patriotic sentiments, eliminated a bandit in one of the European capitals. During the events in the Caucasus, do you know what he was doing? I don't want to say that, but I will do it anyway. He was laying our soldiers, taken prisoner, on the road and then drove his car over their heads. What kind of person is that? Can he even be called human? But there was a patriot who eliminated him in one of the European capitals. Whether he did it of his own volition or not, that is a different question.
What could all of this mean? Are Russian political prisoners going to be exchanged with people who are prisoned in other countries? For example, Russians exchanged for other Russians. You know, like they say, we don't leave our people out there, so we're going to exchange the people who are not our own to the people who are own, like Krasikov, who was sentenced for life in jail in Germany. It is very interesting for the fact that all those political prisoners, including German political prisoners, got moved from all their colonies in one day, and they're just all gone, and nobody has an idea where they are located. Which can only bring us to one idea, and that is that they're going to be exchanged. Some sources state that some of those political prisoners were asked to write a letter to Vladimir Putin asking him for a pardon. And the only reason a political prisoner would ask for a pardon is to actually be exchanged, because a prisoner cannot be exchanged without getting a pardon, because that is the only way it works. Because you're sentenced in Russia, and the only way you could get out of a prison is to get pardoned by the president. Even talking about exchanges, you still need to get pardoned. So let's hope that those political prisoners are going to be released into a different country. Obviously, they're going to be free there. And I'm just hoping that this little hint of Kevin Lick, the German citizen, getting moved out to an undisclosed location is our hint that this is exactly what is going to be happening right now. Another hint that there's going to be a political prisoner exchange is that in Belarus, the Belarusian president has pardoned a German citizen who has been sentenced to death. Rico Krieger was arrested in October and had been accused of acting as a mercenary and of planting explosives. And this has also only become known last week. So it looks like two countries like Belarus and Russia are really preparing for something, because I doubt that they would pardon somebody for no reason. And the only reason of pardoning is to actually exchange the prisoner as well. So let's see how that works out and if it even is going to happen. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section below, because I'm going to be following this case quite closely, because in my opinion, I think this is some historical stuff that is very interesting to follow through. This could be the positive outcome for the Russian political prisoners. The only problem is that this is Russia, and Russia is very hard to predict. It's basically unpredictable. All of this could just be throwing sand into our eyes, but in reality, they could be taken away somewhere far away around the polar circle and put in a very cold, very harsh prison in which Alexei Navalny was actually imprisoned in for his last days before he died. Which one is it going to be? Are the political prisoners going to be sent to the polar circle so that the rest of the Russians can see that this is the true political repressions going on at the moment? Or are they going to show that we're not so crazy yet and we're going to relieve the pressure from the inside of Russia and let those political prisoners go free? Now, let's see. Are they going to be released, or are they going to be used to show the Russian people that don't fight with our current ideology, or you are going to be ending up in the polar circle? Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this update. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and if you want to support me, the creator, you can also check out Patreon, where you could support me and I update you guys on different topics about my personal life. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time.